guys for asking. I should have said this, right? I should have said I'm doing horrible. You know why, guys? I take that back. I'm not doing good. I'm doing horrible because I lost a trade. I lost my first trade of the year. Aussie dollar, a 27 pip loss. Time to rip up the trading plan, right? I was messing around on social media. I don't know. I got a lot of new followers on social media because I'm awesome. And I don't know how many of them understand my sarcasm or whatnot. Or I don't know. People are too serious these days. But I tried to throw in like LOLs and smiley faces like, I lost my trade. I'm ready to revenge trade. And I got this comment, right? It wasn't a mean comment, but it was a comment that kind of like, I think it sums up what's wrong with social medias and why you want to stay out of trading forums. And it was a guy that said, let me see if I can read the whole feed for you guys, right? So I said, I can't see the original post, but I said something like, stopped out of Aussie dollar, my short position, 27 pips, or it says, looks like I started off the year 0 for 1. Darn you, Aussie dollar. Time for some revenge trading so I can make those 27 pips back ASAP. LOL, Forex trading, hashtag Forex trading, hashtag looking for revenge, right? Anything to make it seem sarcastic. And there was a little gif in there of like Liam Neeson saying, I will have my revenge, right? So just a lighthearted thing, right? And the guy responded, he says, strange that you're out of the Aussie dollar position. I didn't take the top, but it looked like a matter of time. And I'm like, what does that mean? Strange that you're out of your Aussie. First of all, how is it strange that I'm out of my position? Do you even know what my position is? This guy doesn't. The Aussie dollar wasn't. I shared with you guys here. Jason Greystone shared it as well. This was nothing that I did publicly. It's like, how is it? How do you know my Aussie position? How do you know what I'm taking? How is it strange? Strange that I'm out of it. And then, of course, I said, okay, well, I said, hey, I'm out when the stops are triggered. Not strange at all, for me at least. My response. And he says, of course, only if I'd been short, my stop would have been around 71.75. My stops were about 71.73. So how convenient if you were in the trade, your stops would have been above where we got stopped out at. What'll be funny to see if price action goes to 71.75, if there's another tweet that goes out, well, actually, my stops would have been above 71.90s. And then 71.90 gets, well, actually, my stops in this particular scenario would have been above the 80-cent even handle, right? Because you keep moving stops back until it looks good, right? And my final response is, well, we are two different traders with two different rule sets on stop placement, so there's no reason to expect that our entries and exits will be exactly the same. At the end of the day, what matters is we're consistent in following our trading plan, right? Nice professional answer there. But what it brings up is it's the hindsight trader. And the idea that we know there are 4 types of trades, right? What are the 4 types of trades? Who can tell me? Quick review. 4 types of trades. Jonathan says the professional hindsight trader is always right. Right? There's good trades, there's bad trades, there's winning trades, and there's losing trades, right? And there are 4 different types of trades, right? Good trades, we know that good trades aren't always winning trades. Bad trades aren't always losing trades, right? We typically associate good with profit, bad with loss. But one of the things about becoming a consistently profitable trader is really changing that mindset. And for you guys that are new, it's not easy. Easier said than done. It's not easy to look at a losing trade and be like, yeah, I did good. But it's necessary to change that mindset. A good trade is defined by a trade where we follow our rules 100%, meaning we do everything we're supposed to do. A bad trade is defined by a trade where we break one of our rules, right? I guess a really bad trade would be one that you take that doesn't fit your rule set at all. A slightly bad trade would be one where it's like you do everything correctly, but maybe you make one mistake, but that would be a bad trade, right? That's one category. A winning trade is one that actually wins, one that produces profit. or break even. Many traders consider break even trades to be winners as well. A losing trade is one that loses money, but they're not the same. And here's what the problem is with the hindsight trader, right? You do want to trade in hindsight. I do believe in trading review. We talk about it all the time, right? Going back through your chart, reviewing your trade, looking at it and saying, what did I do right? What did I do? Did I do anything wrong? Could I have done anything better, right? Just reviewing for educational purposes. But you don't want to review looking for the perfect scenario because you're always going to find it. You don't want to review your trade and been like, okay, well, if I would have had stops 10 pips higher, this one would have won. Well, guess what? If you would have had stops 10 pips higher of almost any trade that got stopped out, you would have won. Or 10 pips higher than whatever the market went to. So you can't be like that because it does nothing for your trading. Does that make sense? Like, what does it do for your trading? I can't even think of one thing. Does it do anything for your trading? It doesn't give you any educational value. Just making yourself coulda, shoulda, woulda been right. It does nothing for you. Does it make you feel good in the moment? You still lost money. We cannot be that hindsight trader. And I don't know this person, I don't know whether he is the hindsight trader. It's hard to tell, over social media how they meant it. But I got that impression. I thought it was a cool lesson to bring to you guys because you're going to see a lot of that. Especially if you're anywhere on social media, anywhere in trading forums, you're going to see people that are always going to criticize and be like, well, I wouldn't have done this. And as if you're a newer trader, it's really hard not to take that personally. It's really hard not to be like, well, okay, this guy's got this many followers. Maybe I should have done that. The only question you need to answer is, did you follow your plan? Because if you're trading, right, if you're trading live, I'm assuming you have a plan that is testable, verifiable, repeatable. I'm assuming that plan has been back tested. I'm assuming you are 100% confident in trading that plan, because if you weren't, you shouldn't be trading it. So now the only question is, did I follow the plan? If yes, good job. If no, got to work on it. But don't get tricked into creating that perfect scenario, because it doesn't do anything for your trading, guys. It doesn't do anything for your trading. So thought that was cool. I am looking for revenge in the market today, so I'm going to take the first trade I see. I'm just gonna click it and get my 27 pips back right away. But seriously though, we do have a busy day in the market. Potentially